YouTube, welcome back. Digital crypto news, macro trends. Give me subscribe if you appreciate that content. I'm trying to give you the hottest crypto content on the internet. I gotta talk about an underdog story. Why? Because everyone knows the internet loves a good underdog story. Today we're talking about BCH, Bitcoin Cash, and I could already hear it now. Type in digital. Bitcoin Cash is trash. Before you click off and discuss from this video, give me 1 second of your time. Well, maybe a little longer than that. And while it's almost guaranteed that I'm about to have some haters up on this video because I'm even uttering this coin's name, I don't give a damn, y'all. I ain't out here to make friends. I got enough friends. I'm out here to make some money. And while Bitcoin Cash was birthed from the original BTC, the price be looking a lot different. Bitcoin Cash has some catching up to do. And while this video might actually piss off more people than it helps, for the few of you out there who have eyes to see and ears to hear, I'm about to lay out to you exactly why I think Bitcoin Cash might be making up ground rather fast. But make sure to stick to the end, y'all. BCH is starting to take its first foray into DeFi. That's right, I said DeFi. Who, what, when, where, and why. Man, I ain't gonna give you everything in the intro. Let's pull up the chart. Here we go, guys. I'm sitting on BCH USD pair. Let's get it. If you're a vet to this crypto game, you already know what it is. But we got some new people here, guys, so let's help them out and fill them in. Bitcoin Cash is actually a hard fork that occurred out of the BTC code base right before that historic, that epic, that explosive 2017 bull run. Over the course of 75 days, this thing had a nice little pump right out of the gate, about 227% to be exact. But just like everything that goes up, it must come down, y'all. And that's exactly what it did. Collapsed in price about 68%. Guys, to be quite frank, I was only the appetizer, because around October 2017, Bitcoin Cash started doing something that no one really expected, especially because it was largely considered as a lesser version of Bitcoin. This thing started shooting up. First leg up, 656%. What do we know about a hard up, hard down? This thing fell down another 50%. But right before December 2017, the blow off top of it all, Bitcoin Cash exhibited. It gave us a little taste, see what it tastes like, of its explosive nature. And on the second leg, this thing shot up about 200%. But when we measure from the bottom to the top of that move, we're looking at Bitcoin Cash going up about 1000%. Jeez. And then the rest of the story, y'all know the deal. Bear market came, Bitcoin BTC crashed down to 3,600 bucks. Everything else crashed about 90 to 95%, and Bitcoin Cash was no exception. This thing reached a height of about $4,000 USD to approximately $85. That's a collapse of about 96 to 97% in price. That's rude. That's nasty. It makes me want to sleep on the couch and drink vodka for dinner. Oh wait, I already did that. The last 2+ years, Bitcoin Cash has been pretty much trending sideways and has stayed suppressed below the point of $512. But if you guys have been following my channel for any time at all, you know that this kind of price behavior is typical, especially for altcoins during the bear market. Digital, why the hell is that normal? Whenever you have an asset that was up in the sky and people bought it up here, and then it falls down here, and they lose all their money, and they gotta sell their car and their house, and their wife be waking them up on the couch by throwing vodka in their face, and makes them super skeptical to jump back into an asset they just lost their shirt over. Well, maybe even literally. BCH has been sitting on the floor because sentiment has never been lower. But guys, let me ask you a question. What is price action? Price action is essentially human psychology plotted out on a chart, and that psychology is pretty much split up into two hemispheres. First one is the bulls, the moon boys, and they were in control pretty much in 2017. And then we got the bears, crypto haters. They were in control pretty much for the last 2 or 3 years. Digital, you're tripping, bro. Every other altcoin has been popping off except BCH. That's an easy one. Check this out. While Bitcoin Cash has been struggling to make higher highs, I believe that has more to do with people having a negative sentiment towards the asset more than it reflecting its true inherent value. But what I like to do when I see assets on the bottom, guys, is I like to monitor the bottom trend line. Check it out. The very bottom of the cycle occurred in December of 2018, and Bitcoin Cash $76 to $80. That's freaking nuts. And the second lowest low occurred right around March of 2020. And what happened then, guys? Oil went negative. The stock market got pulled down to death. Bitcoin went down. Everyone was freaking out, selling their stocks, selling their crypto, selling their truck, selling their kids, selling everything. It was a watershed moment for the financial system, and Bitcoin Cash never went past its lowest low. In fact, the lowest it ever touched was $140 $49. That's a higher low. Drawing a line from point to point helps you see that graphically. The bottom trend line is sloping upwards and increasing as time goes on. The bulls are getting more aggressive in their acquisition of this asset, and that increase of the trend line really started to intensify right around December of 2020. And when we really zoom up, it becomes crystal clear. The bulls keep buying this thing higher and higher, and the bears keep pushing this thing down. And when we throw the volume on this sucker, you'll start to see. Now we're starting to get some significant volume creeping in here ever since November of 2020. Yeah, whatever, Dub Digital. I don't want to hear it. How high can this sucker go? Pretty freaking high, because I approach you guys in a very opportune moment in time. Next major resistance probably occurs around $1,822. That's a price increase of about 250%. The next one occurs around the $2,553 area. That's about 391%. Y'all want more? Okay, then back to all-time highs. The highest wick, we're looking at 667% increase, putting us around $4,000. Dub Digital, you've been smoking that filth farm filth too much, bro. You really think Bitcoin Cash can get back to $4,000? Yes I do. For the course of this next bull run, I think Bitcoin Cash could do something like this. But Dub Digital, I'm new to crypto. I don't even know what BCH is. Bitcoin Cash? Bitcoin? What the hell? Well, lucky for you, you're part of the wolf pack. And if you're not, what are you doing? Hit subscribe. Do it. So in cryptocurrency, guys, there's something called a hard fork that occurs when a significant portion of a community does not agree to go in the direction that the rest of the community wants to go. And the Bitcoin Cash fork is one of the most famous examples of this taking place. Maybe it's Ethereum Classic. We ain't talking about that right now. Bitcoin Cash is a cryptocurrency that is a fork of Bitcoin. The need to accommodate an increasing count of transactions per second contributed to a push by some in the community to create a hard fork to increase the block size limit. When some members of the Bitcoin community, including Roger Ver, shout out to Big Roger, there he is, felt that adopting BIP91 without increasing the block size limit favored people who wanted to treat Bitcoin as a digital investment. Bitcoin Cash supporters, compared to Bitcoin, were more committed to a medium of exchange function. And guys, we ain't gonna get into how you feel about what's the real Bitcoin. Nah, I'm not interested. That's not what this is. We just care about the money over here, baby. Some people are like, we want Bitcoin to be gold. It's gonna be a store of value. And other people are like, hell no. Why are we gonna do all that extra fancy stuff? Satoshi said it was digital cash. The push by some to increase the block size met a resistance. And they argued, and they fought, and they yelled. They didn't come to an agreement, and then a fork happened. That's pretty much what happened. While everyone was fighting about Bitcoin this, Bitcoin Cash that, I just got double my Bitcoins. And I was laughing all the way to the bank. What can I say? I'm a wolf of digital, okay? So, there's a lot of people out there who would love to see Bitcoin Cash succeed. But that's enough of a history lesson, guys, making me feel old and stuff. Let's talk about what Bitcoin Cash has been doing recently, because this is the Dub Digital channel, y'all. You know I get that TA and the FA, and I'll mix it all up. That fundamental analysis, because those closer to the knowledge profit. Simple as that. Giant Rakuten lets customers charge ePay accounts with BTC, ETH, and BCH. Dub Digital, how come they have BCH up there with ETH and BTC? I don't know, guys. That's a good question. That's the same question I asked myself when I saw that AppMex, one of the biggest online gold and silver brokers today, was accepting Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. I'm not quite sure, y'all, but maybe, just maybe, they're good as gold. The Japanese e-commerce and business giant Rakuten has taken yet another significant step into the world of crypto by linking its crypto platform with its ePay operation. The firm announced that it has begun allowing customers of its Rakuten wallet, crypto wallet, and exchange platform to top up their ePay accounts using BTC, ETH, and BCH. The firm stated that the service was now live and crypto transactions will be restricted to a minimum of $9.50 USD, with the maximum monthly limit $950,000 USD. What? That's a whole bunch of transactions. They gotta work on that. You might as well just put like a Bitcoin or a Bitcoin Cash right here. He's like, Come my children, spend your Bitcoin Cash here. But all joking aside, guys, that's pretty important stuff. Japan's ahead of the curve on this stuff. Not only do they not tax crypto, but they're making it easier and easier for people to buy things with crypto. And that, my friends, is true adoption. Do you know that DeFi craze? That thing's sending every single coin that has DeFi in the name to the moon? It's coming right here to Bitcoin Cash. Dated March 2nd of 2021. DeFi on Bitcoin Cash gets a boost. Smart money startup General Protocols raises $3 million from investors. investors. On March 1st, the startup General Protocols announced the company has raised $3 million in a Series A financing round, led by a number of strategic investors. General Protocols is a firm behind the AnyHedge protocol, the first decentralized finance DeFi project built on the Bitcoin Cash network. Boom. Mic drop. I'm leaving. Just kidding, I'm back. D-Token and AnyHedge smart contract users are able to hedge or long their Bitcoin Cash and earn a funding premium while holding their keys in non-custodial fashion. Okay, dang. We are proving that trustless, decentralized DeFi works on Bitcoin Cash and that there's a genuine demand for it. As speculative liquidity grows, it will become easier and easier for business to have all the advantages of Bitcoin Cash together with stability of USD, gold, oil, or whatever asset they prefer. Bingo. I like the way these guys think, because we all know that Ethereum's dropping the ball with transaction fees, right? Well, Bitcoin is right behind it. While it's not crazy like Ethereum gas fees are, I've seen people pay $12, $20, depending on how congested the Bitcoin network is. Bitcoin Cash has really been focusing on being a usable currency. I think a derivative protocol on Bitcoin Cash, once proven, is actually going to be pretty enticing. But hey, you ain't gotta listen to me. This is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. Introducing the next generation of derivatives. Synthetic derivatives are a powerful tool. AnyHedge gives you the ability to create new markets with your existing infrastructure. Instantly take a position on any asset with a price. We've leveraged the power of smart contracts on Bitcoin Cash. If it has a price feed, you could take a position. Whether they work peer-to-peer, through an exchange, or through an OTC desk, they still get the advantages of AnyHedge. Wow, so the data oracle doesn't have to be connected to AnyHedge? Bitcoin Cash flavored DeFi. By building AnyHedge on a UTXO-based blockchain, each contract is fully independent from top to bottom. KYC, or Know Your Customer, is completely optional depending on your needs. I like that a lot. People can do whatever the hell they want to do, as long as you have the power to choose. Interesting stuff, guys. I didn't even know DeFi was possible on BCH. Looks like you learn something every day, and most people still don't know that DeFi is possible on BCH. And when you put all of this together and understand that BCH is sitting down there at $500, I ain't gonna tell you what to do or who to listen to, but I ain't sure it's gonna be staying there for too much longer. Alright guys, I just had to bring you up to speed on Bitcoin Cash. This isn't really a altcoin hidden gem, but it's still an altcoin, and in my humble opinion, an undervalued one. For those of you who aren't comfortable digging all up in the altcoin forest, this thing's still in the top 10. Is BTC that much more valuable than BCH? For one to be $500 and one to be dang near $50,000? I don't know about all that, guys. BCH has some major moves to go, just back to all-time high. And then after that, it's price discovery. And with the focus on utility and actual usability, the first DeFi projects are actually starting to come online on Bitcoin Cash. At a point in time when not a lot of people know that DeFi is on Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, I don't care about none of that, because all money is green, baby, and we don't discriminate over here. But you know what? That's not financial advice. Y'all are adults. If you appreciate the content, give me a like, comment, subscribe, Dub Digital Crypto News, Macro Trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.